Shake. I am your host, Les Shannon Frank. Here are my other hosts.
You could always count on you to bring some type of next level intro through,
Let's
man.
go.
Count Bayless, man. We back at it. The franchise tags, they happen. The franchise boys, the franchise tags, whatever you want to call them. You know, the Wizards, they hopped right into it.
Yeah, they did.
You see just how we got into this episode just now before?
Right to the B.I.G.
Like, I'm there planning my episode. All I see is, we franchise tag JT and Shump. Then you see people on Twitter all congratulating the Grant, like, oh my God, Grant, that was such a smart move because you ensured their safety earlier on. And you know the thinking emoji, that's what they was doing. They were like, how you feel on that though? How you feel on that?
Honestly, I know everybody in the community wanted JT to be the guy that they franchised. I thought it wasn't the best move. I get it. He was the heart and soul of the team.
Game plans?
Yeah, but I just thought he wasn't their
number one pick?
He wasn't their best player. He wasn't their second best player.
Well, of course he wasn't the best player. Shump was the best player if you're looking at a 5-out numbers or whatever
he
they're
wasn't their
running.
second best player.
Who
was the small forward? I can't forget his name.
Jinsanity?
Jinsanity was the second best player.
Jinsanity was great at certain points in the year.
Definitely. And you can run 5 out as
and
a backup.
he's a great scorer. I mean, they tried running 5 out with him before the patch.
Yeah,
I remember that.
He did all right.
So you were fine with letting JT,
of course,
and,
I can find
take
Hart
a
in the draft. I can find Hart in the draft. I can find Rudy in the draft. Rudy. I can find Rudy in the draft.
That's kind of weird hearing from you because I know you're kind of a.
I'm big on Hart.
No, you're kind of a JT guy, not JT itself, but you're like
I
can see how you two are like. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
So
but I can find a Rudy.
I mean, you gotta be
Rudy, but you gotta be
he was the first to box Kuda kind of at the patch.
That was true, but that was more.
He was the first to.
That was more like the mouth than it was the actual stick skills. He more scared Kuda with verbal than he did with the stick skills.
So whose trade stock is higher in your opinion, JT or Jinsanity?
JT's is higher.
So hello, okay, you get what I'm getting at? Okay, you get what I'm getting at?
Yes.
Okay, so then you retain JT and you
possibly trade it. Trade the soul, like I don't know if anybody's really gonna trade anybody. I just feel like
trades are
scared to pull the trigger
to do like a 1v1 trade.
It's like Khalil Mack. If you trade anybody and they go on another team and they do anything, you're the biggest idiot of all time. Nobody wants to take that gamble this year.
Take that risk.
It's too early to take that risk.
In that Wizards organization, no one gets picked up in the expansion draft.
No, nobody gets picked up. Is it as
not
good
even,
as Jinsanity
not even
is?
Jinsanity?
Even as good as Jinsanity was, he's not cornerstone franchise.
So you bringing back Jin?
Yeah, of course. Bring back Jin.
Bring back Reese?
No. I don't remember.
Bring back Gilly?
Possibly.
So you want to bring back Reese, but you bring back Gilly. That's a waste of a pick, in my opinion. No offense to Gilly.
Yeah.
No offense.
I said possibly. That's like a 30%.
I think before.
That depends how he was chemistry-wise with the rest of the
I get what you're saying. I think what you got to factor in is who's going to be in the upcoming draft for the pick that you are going to give up.
There's a lot. Like, there were so many amazing players left off the original.
Especially big man.
Yes, big man. Oh my God! Like even point guards, it's gonna be ridiculous.
I mean, there isn't even a lot of point guards in the expansion, but we're not gonna get into that too much. Quick question: if JT was in the expansion, this is hypothetical.
Yes.
Granted, there are only 2 point guards in the expansion. Really, that's I'm so far ahead of control. If JT was in the expansion, would he be the first point guard off your board, or would he be?
He's ahead of Control, and I'm so far ahead. Even though Control and I'm so far ahead, production-wise, I have better seasons. The intangibles that JT brings to a team, which is heart, hustle, and he also
game plan, whatever.
And also, he brings a team together, and he's a floor leader, a true floor leader, off and on the court. So that's something that you can't buy. A lot of teams didn't have that. They didn't have a vocal leader. Hey, guys, 2 minutes
And I'm not gonna go back to what you said before. You could get that in another draft or whatever. I don't want to spend too much time on the Wizards. I ain't gonna kill you. I ain't gonna kill you. I'm gonna accept. I'm gonna just say
for the Wizards.
I'm not gonna kill you
because they have, like Famous said in his tweet, they have a great draft analyst. If they bring him back, he will find another draft person.
Why? No. Did you forget the tweet though? Or are you talking about draft? No, we ain't even getting to this stuff. We're not getting hit up.
Those draft analysts that drafted, they can find.
Listen, if you drafted a great team, you're the draft analysis. You should be a coach in the league next year.
Facts.
On to the next one.
On to the next. All right, so the Raptors. The Raptors retained Kenny
and Trey. No surprise.
Or hell Trey.
No surprise.
You wasn't surprised by this one either.
Not
the hometown kid. Kobe.
The Yusuf Cold Shoulder, the man
who helped them get the community award. His father, you told me his father had the coaching class.
Yeah, that was a great video. That's not why they got the community award. They got it because I think they got it because they did that.
They got it because of that.
No. I messed up because when you looked at the community award, the Raptors held like 3 community events for prizes, all that. The Magics are doing a lot of it now. Not to go into them, but they did that. That Kobe video though, that was epic content. Cause we don't really see we see content from the league from like the Heat, the Grizzlies,
no doubt.
A few, but it was just some dope content to see from them. And it was so early on. That's something that stuck in my head the most when Kobe went back to that.
No doubt.
But don't forget they drafted him as center. He was benched at a part in the season.
But that wasn't really his fault. He played well.
I understand. He ended up at Pure Sharp. Same thing as their number 2 pick, Detoxy.
Yes.
They drafted him. He ended up getting benched.
He underperformed, yes.
He ended up getting benched. I didn't want to say underperform. I don't want to put that on him because I don't know the full things, whatever. I will say
underperforming is not technically his fault.
Okay, sure. It was an underwhelming season for him.
Yeah.
Let's put that there.
It could have been system. It could have been.
Well, it was always the team dynamics. The team dynamic is always there were 2 passive players, kind of.
Yeah.
Both Detoxy and Kenny. They both came from the 50K team, but if you know their personality
they
of
weren't
that team,
star. Yeah.
they both guys they're able to play star roles. And I don't know if Kenny has shown they're able to play star role now. I don't know about Detoxy yet, but Detoxy has always been a great defensive guy, but super unselfish. So is Kenny, super unselfish.
And you're asking him to be more stars.
And I think that's why we saw Trey shoot a little bit more, step up, because he's not that passive as those guys.
All hell Trey as. Now, this is a situation where I'm okay with it, but it did shock me. And
who were you going to take?
I would have took Kobe. He's a
Why? Did you not see that? So you're saying...
And he performed well. It wasn't like he performed bad. He performed well.
I mean,
hometown kid.
Kenny and Trey have this chemistry that's going, and they were former teammates.
But let's be honest.
Trey has won them games.
He has, but let's be honest.
Let's
be honest.
All right, not to cut you off. I'm sorry. I just want to get this point out. Not to cut you before I forget it. King Quay would be over Kobe in my opinion, because King Quay. Gosh, I wasn't. King Quay. All right, listen.
Tomatoes, we good.
Nah, it's not. He has said the pronunciation right one time. But listen, King Quay.
What the hell is a Pat Poos? Can we continue on?
Bro, they don't know that reference. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? But yeah, King Quay, he did what King Cam Royalty did, as far as like he came in as a 6th man and did his thing, sparked the change, got the Raptors on this big streak, even helped them make the playoffs. Like, he would say the most impact player on the team. You understand?
Yeah,
so I can see him more so than my boy Kobe. You know, Kobe played well. The thing with the Raptors, they had 4 players or a few players that played, you understand, that played excellent. But I don't see the argument for Kobe over Trey when Trey, I remember that game against the Wizards where Trey was just baseline, hitting them baseline low middies. Trey is hailed as, y'all get that? Triple entendre. Don't even ask me how. Trey is hailed as the best defender in the league. But
no doubt.
Hey, we rapping today. But not the best defender in the league. Hailed as one of the best defenders.
2K19 more got the hood on you.
You feel me?
2K19 call.
You feel me? They got down. Let me bring that back for the ones that didn't catch it. Hold on. For the ones that didn't catch it, Trey is hailed as one of the best defenders in the league.
Simple.
Yeah, you have him right there. I had to bring up battle rap style. But continue.
With that being said, yes, I'm not like I said, it's not as shocking because it's a JT situation, but with offensive skill set. Because he is a heart of the team. He's not a vocal guy originally, but he became that. He became the vocal leader. He became the heart of the team. Because Kobe was trying to be it, but it just came off
Was he
bad.
not the vocal guy?
He was.
No, not Kobe. I'm thinking. No, you said a comment about him before he wasn't much vocal, but I'm trying to think.
He wasn't. Remember?
I'm trying to remember.
His reputation was he wasn't a vocal guy. And then,
but that was kind of like, it depends on what you say vocal. That's kind of like their whole team, kind of. If that makes sense to you. Because you could say Kobe wasn't a vocal guy.
He wasn't.
You could say the most vocal guy on the team was King Kwai. Maybe
yes,
King Kwai.
Very true.
If you could say that coming in. But I feel like Trey always had that vocal edge, possibly. But anyways, yeah. I'm trying to have a flashback to the trail games that they used to play, but I can't remember for sure. Because I just remember timing mostly. But, yeah. It was a great one. It was great. Now let me ask you.
Yes.
Are you retaining Yusuf if he goes? Well, if he goes unkept, are you retaining Yusuf?
Yeah, because you can keep 2, right? So I would keep Yusuf. I don't see.
Well, you can keep up to 2.
Yeah,
so you retaining Yusuf and King Quay?
Yeah.
Or you're not going back in the draft at all? Y'all made playoffs,
I can still pick up.
Yeah, you only picking up 2 more.
Yeah, I can still pick up 2 in the draft. We good. Cause we were only
Well, it'll be 1 in the draft. Sorry.
Yeah, 1 in the draft. We was only 1 game out from the playoffs or something like that.
No, they made the playoff first round.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So we good. Yeah, we good. We made the playoffs. We ain't gotta do too much tickering. Just bring in a
It's a new game, though. It's a new game.
True, new game. Definitely a new game.
You don't want to give people new opportunities. You don't want to, because at the end of the day, and now I'm gonna drop it.
If it ain't broke, don't try to fix it.
I get exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop the Drew. I don't know if I'm dropping it too early, but not these players specifically, but some players, if you don't franchise tag them, they're just gonna end up back in the draft, and you can get them in the 6th round.
Very true.
Or the 5th round. Not with the Raptors.
Because
I'm just saying.
A lot of teams are gonna pass up on players. They don't want to even have to. They want the new breed.
Like
the talent's coming in is so overpowering.
You always, if they do that research, but you always want the shiny new toy. You always want the shiny new toy and all that. So it's like, I mean, at the end of the day, like, you gotta factor in weighing your picks versus getting one of these the new guy around town to mix with your vets. On to the next team.
All right, so we got Pacers Gaming.
Wolf and Swizzard.
We knew Pacers Gaming was gonna keep Wolf before even the Wizards was gonna keep Shump.
Yeah.
Because
So
let me say this real quick because
my bad. I'm sorry.
Before they even announced franchise tags, Cody and I think his content creator manager, they did a stream. I happened to go in there and shout out to Cody. He loves what we doing here on First Shake. And I was asking some questions, and all their alerts was Wolf. They had Wolf saying green and follow me. I'm like, whoa. So I asked the question, like, who are you keeping in the franchise? And so we can't really say yet. You know, we're announcing when everybody announces it. I'm like, well, fam, you got to be keeping Wolf because all your alerts is Wolf. I mean, you can't not keep Wolf. You just literally made all your alerts today Wolf. So, like, we know you keeping Wolf. Like, but anyway.
Yeah, it's kind of...
I thought it was funny. Like, they just changed all their alerts to Wolf and said they can't announce.
Well, I mean, of course you're going to keep him. That's their first franchise. So you knew that already. But Swizzard, it wasn't a surprise, but it was pure sharp. They got a franchise tag. And that's rare.
That's very
and that kind of says a lot about you if you're a pure sharp game franchise tag.
But it says something about the team, too.
What does it say? That they buy into the system? They buy into the duo belief? What do you mean?
It means that it's still some confusion over there.
Why would you say that? That's kind of...
Because that was a team that took a year to figure it out. Even though, yes, they figured it out. And
but why would you say there's some confusion if you get a dual
Because that
parent?
was the most underperforming position in the league, right? Pure shot, right? Or archetype, let me rephrase
But
it.
Swizzard won them a game specifically two games beforehand. And one of them beforehand. He performed. He performed. It was just... I mean, maybe they saw what he could do at other positions, but you know what he could do at other positions. He's built. He's built. There's no question if he's built or not. Who else would you really take? It doesn't really say much as far as all it says is that you are ensuring your number 1 pick that he's able to draft a team around him next year.
True.
You understand what I'm saying? You got him with his buddy Swizzard. Wolf and Swizzard, they dang near look like identical twins on the release video, in my opinion.
True.
I mean, it's 1-2.
If you're the Pacers, are you retaining players? I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you something though.
Yeah, please.
Let me tell you something. You know that meme that be going around with the guy running around tomorrow. Let me tell you, son.
Yeah.
I played a team-up game with Jordan Locks Up.
Yes.
Jordan Locks Up got stick.
Yeah, he's a good.
Now let me tell you, son. That boy.
So, yeah, you would keep him.
I didn't say that. Don't put words in my mouth. I didn't say that. I did not say that. It's very possible. Maybe you can get Jordan Locks Up in the regular draft. We don't know. I'm just saying that boy got stick.
All right.
And that's the only one I'm at. Of course, if the option is there, they're gonna retain Shockey. I feel they're going to. I think he averaged like a double or whatever. But I think a lot of teams are having Shockey go in the expansion draft. But I honestly don't know if I was in the Pacers GMC. Well, I do know, but I honestly don't know as a fan or whatever if they should or if they shouldn't retain anybody. As far as like you could potentially just have Wolf Swizz, let Wolf and Swizz build their own team now around them.
Figure out who they can play.
You know, or it's really simple.
No doubt.
Vert don't go get picked. You pick up Vert somehow. You know, something, and you can just build like a trio. You know what I'm talking about?
No, you're right.
But Jordan Locks Up, he got stick. Shockey, he did great in his limited time in the league, and I mean, they go either way.
So let's move on to the next team, Mavs Gaming. I mean, really no surprise with Mavs Gaming.
Wait, did we miss anyone from the Pacers?
No, not really. I mean,
Guna.
Guna don't really, you know.
No, he came into his own after. He came.
He did, but he
came.
I mean, I ain't trying to be disrespectful, but we know he going to expansion. He not going to expansion.
Wait, Guna is a guard that's available in the. Interesting. Anyway, onto the Mavs. Sorry.
Yeah, because Guna doesn't respect the Guna, but.
No, he came onto the Mavs.
Yeah, please, because you're gonna make me say something I'm gonna forget. All right, Mavs Gaming. No surprise here. They're gonna keep the number 1 pick as their pigeonhole.
Mavs and Dave Fry.
And then they're gonna keep Dave Fry.
Well,
they had a lot of international players. Now this is gonna be a team that
they better not retain anybody. I'm gonna keep. I'm keeping a stack.
Well, like Seam was one of the best.
Oh, my bad, Seam. My bad.
Right
No.
You wildin', like I call it. You wildin'. See, I had to check him.
No. You know what it was? Frank threw the okie doke. He said they had a lot of international players. And all I kept thinking.
I just said
stop. Just stop. You're making me look bad. All I kept thinking was that they had 3 out of 6 international players, and I forgot Seam. So I'm like, don't bring back them international players, because obviously
the Bills didn't play that bad.
Now I don't know. I mean, a few of them. Then I don't know. But basically, I believe their mindset going in, having the real Dirk Nowitzki, all that on their team, was that you get the international market and you get the players you're able to market them. It was more for.
They did do that.
It was more for market.
Dirk kid was on the number 1 show in Germany.
It was more.
Dirk.
It was more for market / branding type. You know, it was that type of play, and you didn't really give Dimes the.
He had the weapons. I mean, they had the lineup.
He didn't have the weapons when JLB was baited. There was early in the season when JLB was baited, he didn't have weapons. He didn't have the weapons when they put Haas at the 4 and Dave Fry at the 4 and Haas at the 5.
They had to change everything up when Haas came in. It was just
it was Haas at the 5, Dave Fry at the 4.
Haas didn't fit what they was doing.
No, I wouldn't say all that. But basically we can't say that, you know, that he had all the weapons. He did have the weapons, but now we'll get to see a Dimes drafted team.
We'll see.
And now with Dimes at the helm, where do Dave Fry go? Where does Dave Fry go?
Dave Fry goes to the 5.
Oh, Dave Fry staying with the Mavs?
Yeah, Dave Fry's protected.
No. So Dave Fry isn't gonna get traded. He's staying with the Mavs.
Why would you trade Dave Fry? You have to have a big man.
Frank, it's the reason it didn't work out, Frank, it's the reason it didn't work out.
It's not Dave Fry or Dimes' fault why it didn't work out. You just said why it didn't work out. It's the international players. They did not have talent. They were all baited. Let's be clear. You already said that. Now you trying to speak this and put it on me. So that everybody gonna throw shots at me on Twitter.
No.
You want to throw shots at me at Black Frank White 1 on Twitter. Yes, the international players dropped the bag. Dimes will draft a better team.
Listen.
It's much more talent in the traditional draft. Mavs Gaming don't go for nobody.
But who says Dave Fry wants to be there?
He's from Dallas or something like that. He's from Texas. He wants to be there. You don't want to go anywhere else. You want to be home. That's a dream. It's a dream, baby. You want me?
Okay. I mean, that's Frank,
Simple.
man. That's Frank.
Simple.
I'm keeping my mouth shut.
Simple.
I'm keeping my mouth shut. Let's keep it going.
All right, Blazers 5, B5, all the way live.
Well, not to go back to it. Did you not see the screenshot the other day when Dave Fry caught Downs in traffic and he said this is personal?
Yes, I saw that, but that's just,
That's just a little play?
Yeah.
All right, not to come back to it. All right, let's go back to the front.
You know how it is. Doms, you get you out.
I don't know how it is. I don't.
If Doms don't win, he gets you emotional. That's all. They be all right when the season starts.
I've never.
They were just right there 2 days ago, celebrating a new facility. They be all right. They'll figure it out. They'll figure it out.
So you keeping them both if you a GM?
Yes, keeping them both.
You're not shopping anybody. You keeping them both.
I'm gonna sit them down. I'm gonna say you're the number 1 pick. You're the number whatever pick. We gotta work together.
Figure it out.
Ain't
none of that crying stuff. You from Texas, you my boy.
Yep.
Whatever.
Yep.
Now that sounds great. Now I'll give you that do sound great.
Exactly.
I'll
tell you something. I'm gonna give you something out of my little coaching bag / GM bag. This is what I would do if I'm the coach or GM of the Mavs gaming. I'm gonna say, look, Don's your number 1 pick, but I'm gonna make Dave Fry the captain of the team. That's the problem with a lot of these people are not doing with these teams. What they're not doing. Let me talk real quick. What they're not doing, which is what they should be doing, which is traditional basketball, they're not making captains of these teams.
They are making captains. We don't. Goofy the captain of the Knicks.
But that's very rare. But not every team.
We don't know. Just because we don't know captains don't mean they didn't do captains.
But a lot of teams are not doing it. And they're not having vocal leaders. A captain is supposed to be the one that speaks up first. It's like, yo, this is what's going on.
Dave Fry was the vocal leader for the Mavs.
Yeah, but he wasn't. It wasn't like a. It wasn't the known.
So you're giving Dave Fry the captain, even though I'm sure he's probably the vice captain right now.
But I will make sure the
players.
But look, the players gotta vote it though.
You're giving Dave Fry the captain, but you're letting Don draft the team.
I'm not letting him draft that. We draft the team together. We a unit.
Oh,
G-Unit. We in this together.
Frank not here.
G-Unit, baby. We in this together. Ain't letting Don draft the team.
Listen, man.
We have 8 shooters.
Listen, man. I mean, you got to get him comfortable though. You got to.
We gonna have his input, but I know what he wants already. He wants 3 shooters.
Nah,
one
it's a
defender.
new game this year. It's a new game this year. It's a new game this year.
Lockdown,
don't do my boy like
3
that.
Shooters,
don't do my boy like that.
And a big man that can dunk.
Don't do my boy like that.
Screens.
Don't do my boy like that. He had baited players all year, besides Dave Fry. But continue.
All right, so we got B5 next. No surprise, they kept the league MVP / defensive player of the year. One wild one, and they also kept the runner up to the MVP supposedly. Mama, I'm that man. So
hey, Mama said he gotta speak with you. I forgot. He said that. He said where should I do the show?
Mama got some words with.
Nah, it is what I don't know. He said I guess I gotta have a combo.
Free smoke.
He said I gotta have a combo. Now shout out Mama.
I'm sorry, man. You wasn't the MVP. You wasn't no runner up. I'm sorry, man. Just gonna keep it 100. You can't have 2 MVPs on the same team.
All right, we're not doing this. So did they? Well, of course they made the right decision. Unfortunately, with the draft they lose.
Low key. I would have kept shots and put Mama in there.
But then,
look how many point guards are already in there. You got control. You got. I'm so far ahead.
Bruh, don't disrespect Mama. Don't do that.
I'm just saying.
Don't do that.
Nobody's thinking of PG. If you smart,
bruh,
you know it's mad PG's coming in the traditional draft.
Bro.
Mama's gonna come right back.
Bro, you sound
simple.
Nah, that's not it, Frank. That ain't it. That ain't it.
You gotta play.
Runner up for.
You gotta play chess, not checkers.
Runner up from MVP is definitely getting picked by somebody.
He ain't the runner up. If you know, like I know.
Well, if you actually read what the league put out, runner up isn't getting.
The league says a lot of things.
Listen, so runner up is getting picked back up. But I've seen someone say you do shots and walnut. It's really hard to find a point guard that's going to be able to adjust to every league format, though. That's the thing. You're going to find a lot of people that's not built, you know. And when you have a duo like that, a PG center duo, it's just unfortunate, but you got to keep it.
To any style. I mean,
you got to keep it.
It's hard to give someone like shots as a 1 through 5 type player though, but it's like.
What's up though? It's over. I mean,
like,
we can't complain about it.
Like, and we're gonna talk about that part in the expansion draft. Well, my feelings on stuff like that, but about giving up a player of shots caliber and what that means, and even taking someone like shots. But we'll get to that later.
So what you think? Lavish Phenom? Grand Monster, Joe Ma.
Are they coming back? I'm not bringing back Joe Ma after what happened in the
It wasn't his fault.
Chill.
It wasn't his fault.
Puerto Rico, I love y'all.
We gotta do anything.
I'm just saying, I gotta shout my people. But Joe Ma, have a good life, man. I wish you good luck at any other franchise, but you ain't coming back to Portland. I'm sorry.
Why not?
You blew us the bag. You made us believe that you had more defense.
We went like I'm not gonna.
You made us believe that we put you in over Grant that we was gonna win. You gassed us.
No, the team made that decision together. Like, I'm not gonna go back to the last episode. If you want to hear that, you go back to the last episode. But the team made that decision. You gassed
us. You told us, yeah, cause you could have did the team freshie and said, nah, Grant is our man. You went along and said, yeah, put me in. So I'm sorry. You got to roll, dog.
I don't know. Lavish Phenom?
Get your roll on.
Lavish Phenom?
But he comes back, definitely.
You taking it back?
Yes. Lavish Phenom already goated. He's got to clean up his defense. But 19's defense is so higher, he don't
clean up his defense? I don't remember it too much.
Remember a lot of teams cued in on him?
Well, that was the only person. Oh no, he was playing good defense. Okay, yeah. I know what you're talking about. No, he was playing good defense, but it just looked bad because he was the one he was playing a lot of like on ball defense to start the year. That makes.
And a lot of teams were queuing on him. It would take him like 2.5 quarters, 3 quarters to stop someone. But
that was the adjustment.
Yeah, once he did, then it was a wrap. But
all right, I see. I'll give you that. Grand Monster.
Yeah, of course.
Cole. Okay, Grant wants to come back. I know that.
He's one of the best sharps in the league.
Yeah, Grant wants to come back. Grant's cool.
In a position that wasn't a good position, and he still was one of the best. So.
Yeah, Grant wants to come back. I'll give him that.
I have to give it to him. He was a cold assassin.
Yeah, Grant wants to come back.
He shoot a jump shot and not say a word. You pray for one of those teammates. Clutch and not complain.
Okay, so Grant Monster's back. Lavish Phenom, you said yeah?
Of course.
Okay. Dang.
Joe Ma, have a nice life. See you when I see you.
I don't know. We don't know what Joe Ma brought to the team. Let's go on to the next.
Yeah, please. You out here giving.
I don't know.
You give people hope they don't deserve hope. All right, Knicks gaming. The champ is here. The champ is here.
That's corny.
All right, so obviously the Knicks. This was a hard decision, I would assume. Knicks gaming.
We spoke on this already too much, so we're not gonna get too much into it.
We're not gonna go too crazy. But Knicks gaming. They keeping Adam the First, a.k.a. Kid Kuda, and they're keeping Goofy, a.k.a. in his mind, the best center in the world.
That's his troll. The best masher in the game, man.
And they gave up, essentially, the Finals MVP, the best defender.
Did they make the right decision?
We'll find out.
No, yes or no from you.
From me, chemistry-wise, yes. The high pick and roll. You have to keep those 2 players.
Going into next year, whatever.
Yes, but I don't know. I mean, Nate, Idris. Can I talk about something else with the Knicks that bothered me?
Not really, but you go into it.
There's a picture going around, right? And hopefully I can find it. I'm going to put it in.
Without SCAN PR?
Yes. Did you notice that?
Yeah, man, funny that you put that up because I'm not bothered. Like, but I saw it.
Tripping?
No, I saw it. No, it was about 3 pitches that they went up to interviews or whatever with it, and I was just like, oh man, my dog couldn't get in. I'm not really. I don't want to say, but he didn't play. He didn't play a game on the floor. You understand? So I can't really say that he.
Well, how do we have a championship picture without the whole team?
But that is the whole team that played.
I don't know, man.
I'm a hope he wasn't at the venue.
I didn't feel comfortable.
I'm a hope he wasn't at the venue. I'm a hope he wasn't at the venue at the time because he was at the venue and maybe he had to be the cameraman. Nah, no disrespect. Come on, you laughing? Come on, man. Come on.
Yo, this nigga constantly hold the light.
Come on.
Yo, I love you, Carl, man. That was dope.
Come on.
Oh, let me get my hat right. That was funny, man.
Come on, man.
All right,
Come on. Don't do that. Don't do me that, son. Come on, son.
Yo.
So.
But no, I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, man. But so Idris stays. Yo, chill. Don't do me that, man. Don't do that. Chill.
Yo, I tried on my composure. Alright, I'm back. Yo, my God, I'm crying. Alright, yo, yeah, Idris gotta stay. Hopefully, God willing. And Nate, if he can, God willing. Same thing with Jomar XKPMR. You gotta roll out, baby. I'm sorry. They don't even put you in championship pictures, dog. That's how much they feel that you have not done.
Ooh, so Idris and Ye staying, but
yeah.
But XMPR is going.
Yeah, you gotta roll, dog.
But he was the T Freshie. And y'all.
You can't be T Freshie after you saw T Freshie. That's not genuine to me. Even though he was T Freshie, like, don't get me wrong. In the venue, he definitely boosted morale, but it's not the originator. He was a carbon copy.
No, I'm not.
Let's be real. Let's be real.
I'm not getting. Whatever you say.
Let's be real.
Your argument, it just doesn't add up, which is fine. It's
fine.
It's fine.
After T Freshie.
It's fine because the producer's giving me the signal and all that. like I'm not really trying to.
You can't be T Freshie after T Freshie.
I'm not trying to sit here and argue about a six man. The producer's giving me the signal. Let's move on. But yes, XKP, I think and I actually will say this to end the Knicks. I think he will have success on another team. I've seen him play in the practices and stuff. He's a pretty good player. I think he will have. He's one of the few 6 men I think will have success as a sharp too in another. Maybe we should do something like that. Best 6 man.
Yeah, we should. Actually, we will do that.
Best.
And next 2 weeks,
that takes a lot. That'll take a lot.
Before the expansion draft, we might do one episode. We'll do like which 6 men will have success in the league
next year. That's interesting.
Yeah,
but then how much 6 men is really gonna get taken? All right, on to the next team.
Yeah,
on to the next team.
All right, Pistons GT. So they took their first round pick, Rainbow. Let's get it, Rainbow.
Of course. So it's Rainbow and Sandy, right?
It's
Bro, yo, I saw Rux on people's draft board.
Yeah, Rux is an interesting pick.
Ooh.
Cause didn't Rux play? He played 2 guard this whole year, right? Well, a little bit of center too, I thought.
Don't ask me. Ain't nobody.
I felt like he played a little bit.
Ain't nobody watching no Pistons game unless it's the playoffs. Let me stop. I'm playing with y'all. I played. But
I hate to always kind of like brush over the Pistons, but that's just how they.
No, they deserve to get brushed over, man. That offense wasn't it. That offense was not it.
But they made the right decision. That's all I can really say.
Nah, they don't deserve it. Let me stop playing around. Shout out the Pistons. They did their thing.
Yeah.
They made the right 2 picks. They got a leader in Chris, a leader in Rainbow.
I mean, they did let go of him. I'm so far ahead, but
well, you have to let go of him in order to try to get him again.
Yeah.
I mean, he was drafted 6th or 5th or whatever round.
He overachieved.
So I'm hoping. I mean, I don't know how that's going to play out.
I don't think any team is going to take
it's
no guard that's out there. I mean, maybe Control when he's drafted so high, but
let's see.
That's a headache for somebody.
I mean,
else.
If he's available, I'm sure I'm so far ahead is retained.
Yeah.
Rux. I mean, I see Rux on draft board, so Rux looking like he might be the next big thing.
Yeah, but that might be hype. But I would retain.
I don't know. I mean, honestly, they need to put some guys around Rainbow. And,
they do. They got it. Rainbow just needs more talent. I hate to say it. They overachieved with the talent they had.
They more than overachieved. And
they need bigger names. They need bigger names.
Or bigger players. Forget names.
They had a grit and grind. They had a grit and grind team for a grit and grind time.
City, grit and grind team, grit and grind city.
Yeah.
It was all Detroit. Like them boys almost won ugly. Like
it's true. It was nothing wrong with that. But to win in this league, they have to have a little more star power.
And those type of teams or those type of games on 2K, I don't know if you guys know this, but that's the try-hard games. Like don't get me wrong, every possession in 2K series, but when you on those type of grit and grind teams with the low scoring offense. Oh man, your heart be racing every time.
Yeah, so
every stop means 10 times more.
And they got the right person because Rainbow's a New York kid, so he know how to handle
I mean, would you trade Rainbow for some picks?
No. No. MVP candidate? No, I'm not trading for no picks.
You trade Chris for some picks?
No.
Well, like you said, no one's gonna go into too much on the trade because everyone's scared.
Yeah, why would I don't want to be the guy that traded Khalil Mack. I look like an idiot. Then you go for a Hall of Fame first half and the first game of the season. No, I'm good. You ain't gonna be laughing at me because if you have a Hall of Fame game week 1, when we come on first shake, I'm clowning you. You traded him, ha ha. I'm going in.
You stupid.
So don't do it. Don't be a guy. All right. Next up, we got 76ers GC. Of course, they kept Radiant
and Steez.
Interesting.
Not interesting at all. Who are they supposed to keep? What you mean? Those are two main two. That's a duo.
Yeah, that's the main two. What you
talking about?
My heart.
Does Feast get picked up in the expansion draft?
See, that's what I said, because Feast is out there.
Now listen, here's this, right? Listen to this interesting thing, which isn't too much interesting, but I like to put interest on it. Feast played main defense on people, right? If you look at it, he got smoked a lot because he was left on an island.
Yes. But he had to.
Hold on. He also actually played the real defense. If you look at it 2K wise, if you look at it 2K wise, the boy actually played great defense.
True.
So is there a chance that this Feast guy gets slept on in the expansion strictly off of he let people drop 40 on him? I don't know how deep the analytics is. I don't know. But that's kind of, he let an 84-point game and he let like a 47 maybe. You know what I mean? It's kind of.
That's a good question, and we're going to save that for the expansion draft.
Do you keep Terry Petty? Do you keep ZDS?
Nah.
But he was in
MVP
I'd
rate.
Like to. He was in, no. In your,
or you mean like, I thought you meant like for the franchise tag. Or you mean just in terms of the process?
Yeah. Are you going to tag him back? Are you going to bring him back? Are you bringing back ZDS?
Yes. Only because two guards are commodity.
Well, they might look to trade for a two guard.
You could, but it's really not that much out there.
I mean, it's a few just diamonds in the rough. It's not much out there. No need a two guard the Celtics. Let's not. Anyway.
Yeah.
Are they gonna bring back Nudini?
No.
New Greeny? You don't know between Nudini and
ZDS played better.
And ZDS.
I felt like Nudini
at certain stretches.
I felt like Nudini was a catalyst for a lot of losses because he was put in a position to win a lot of games, and he did not win a lot of games.
That's it. You be having the greatest takes on games. I give you that. Like you be seeing stuff like I just be like
I just noticed what the offense we set up.
I don't know. I give you that. I give you that.
But let's move forward. But yes, I mean, I guess if I have to keep Nudini, I will.
Well, you don't have to keep anybody. If you have two options now to retain two people. Are you keeping ZDS and Nudini? Yes or no?
I'm keeping ZDS. I'm not keeping Nudini. But if Feast gets picked up, then I keep Nudini. That's what I'm doing. That's how I look at it logically.
Okay. Feast on a lot of top 10 boards. He's gone. But continue.
All right, next up we have Utah Jazz Gaming.
So they took Compete and Deeds.
Which is, now that's interesting.
Now
right?
that right there lets you know. That right there lets you know that the Jazz have full faith. No. Why would you say that? They have full,
I mean, they ain't take Thanos. Baby Clay is one of the best centers in the league.
No, I take all that back. Stop. That right there.
One of the best centers
stop, man. I'm going to point out. That right there proves that the Jazz have complete faith in Compete. And
explain this to me, because you got me. I'm baffled. That was the greatest hot take of all time.
No, it's not a hot take. It's a real take. Deeds is Compete's boy. Deeds can play 1 through 5. These numbers were only down because of the role and position that he was playing.
Okay.
And the Jazz put him in this role. Now, I'm sure Deeds can play center just as good as Mr. Slaughter.
Okay. That's a big...
No, it's not a hot take. I'm telling you now. But regardless, the reason why they did it is because now they're saying that they're going to completely draft around Compete. This is one of Compete's guys. Now they're going to make a full Compete's team. Second year now is going to be fully Compete's team. And
all right.
No, you saying all right for. I'm telling you the fact. I'm not saying it's gonna be successful. I'm not saying it's gonna be bad. I'm letting you know what the Jazz are doing. The Jazz have completely bought into their first round pick. This decision was solely on him. They let Slaughter go. Not go, but see what's available. If you look at it, a lot of teams let the centers available. You know why? Because I've been saying it from jump. Centers have inflated numbers. Everyone knows center numbers will be inflated.
Yeah,
I'm not saying any of the centers aren't good players. I'm saying that center numbers will always be more inflated than regular numbers. So they take a glue guy instead of a numbers guy and someone that actually called a lot of plays or did a lot of things for that organization. You know, he had a great real life basketball mind. You know, so it's interesting. Do you think he gets kept in the expansion draft? I know we're saying that, but do you think he gets kept? Do you think he gets picked?
No.
I mean,
he's on people's long boards, not short boards. But yeah, I don't think he gets taken. I don't think he gets taken. We know Tippy's not getting taken because 2 guards are just not.
So if you're the Jazz, are you bringing back Slaughter and trying to trade, or are you bringing him back at all?
No, I'm not bringing back Slaughter to trade.
Are you bringing him back? Are you bringing him back to keep?
If that's a catch-22. If you're basing it on the fact that he's not want to compete, boys. If I let him go,
No. When you word it as one to compete, boy, you.
I'm not saying
you took. No, you took.
I'm saying like he don't play well together, chemistry wise.
I won't say they don't play well. They went well at a point, but.
Well, what I'm saying to you is this. You're saying you let him go because
you want to build a compete team.
Yes.
A team around your number one.
That means.
Meaning your first pick next year. Meaning the Jazz first pick next year is going to be a center, unless Dees is going to play center. The Jazz first pick next year is a center.
So then I'm not going to bring him back. I'll let him go in the expansion draft, and he will get picked up, so that's not a problem. Now, what happens to Tiffy though? What do you think about Tiffy? He's not going to be with the Jazz next year, right?
Yeah, no. Stan Breezy, I don't think they retain him. But you never know, Frank. When I tell you that I've heard some crazy retainers, like I'm gonna retain this guy, I'll be like, why? You could get him back You could get him back in the 6th round next year. Like when I tell you I've heard some of those, you really never know because there are a lot of trade options going for some of these players. As far as like trading for a pick, whatever, whoop-de-whoop. So you really never know. So I don't know about Stan Breezy. I don't know about Tiffy. I think since Tiffy got benched down the last few games, I don't think he'll be back. I can say that, but maybe. 24K Jake's move. He started off really well at the small forward position. No, I don't know if they retain him or not. I don't know. Cause like we said, I think they're going in the direction of a full compete team. So,
which is fine. It makes sense.
See, I mean, they have completely bought into their number one pick. It's interesting to see. Which is great to see, actually. Which I think, I think the Mavs are going to completely buy into their number one pick if they get rid of Day Friday. Now, let's see. Let's go back to it. Who's next?
Magic Gaming. I think they kept UC Manny and King Cam Royalty, correct?
They picking back up Nacho?
That's interesting.
Nacho is the marketable guy. Not marketable, Nacho is like a fan.
Nacho
what's
got
that called?
Me upset, though.
Why?
Did you hear about this whole... And I got into a small... I won't use the word argument, but conversation with Cody and Wolf in the Pacers game in chat about this whole Nacho theory of the whole archetype like they do in League of Legends.
Oh, you don't want that? What? I don't get it.
The whole
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
That person gets to eliminate that archetype. No, I'm not a fan of that. I'm saying it here on First Shake. No, this is basketball. We don't eliminate LeBron's archetype so that the other team can't have LeBron. If LeBron is on both sides of the court, if I have LeBron and you have LeBron, a LeBron-type player, if you have Zion Williamson and I have LeBron, they both get to play. That's called basketball. This is not League of Legends. It's not Call of Duty. We don't eliminate. Those are video games. This is a game based off of a real-life thing. You don't get to eliminate a sharp-shooting playmaker because the other team picked one first. Doesn't work that way. In real basketball, if Comp steps on the court and he's a sharpshooting playmaker, and I step on the court and I'm a sharpshooting playmaker, you don't get to eliminate me because he picked it first. That's not basketball.
We could save this debate for another time. You always in some debate with people. That's one thing.
I just don't. Come on, man. Let's keep it basketball.
But it's esports. So
no,
I'm not saying no. I'm not going into it because I'm on your side with it. But I could argue anything. But I'm not here. You always in some type of heated debate with people. I don't know.
I can't stand that. But they'll make it fun. For who? No basketball enthusiast is gonna like that.
Having to explain it to them is gonna be annoying. I'll say that.
Like, we eliminating archetypes, like, are you crazy? So now, teams are going to purposely now pick, whoever got first pick, and like, let's say I'm the Knicks and you're the Heat in the finals, right? And we got first pick. I'm going to automatically pick what I know the 5-out pick, the hot shot is so that he. What's the purpose of that?
All right, let's get off of that. Are you retaining Nacho?
He's a fan favorite.
He performed.
He performed when he was on the court. Except for the beginning of the season when they were struggling. But yeah, I keep Nacho.
Oh yeah, he got benched and came back. That's kind of a testament to his game though.
Ethic,
yeah, he got benched and came back. Are you keeping control?
That's interesting.
Now control got benched the game before, and Dev took the fall.
Oh no, we definitely.
Listen, no, we spoke on that Dev taking the fall, but I want to just go back on that episode because I feel like we didn't clear it up. Just to make it clear, just because Dev took the fall doesn't mean that he was the one to bench him. I just want to put that out there. But yeah, back to it.
Control, yes, you keep control. 7th pick. He didn't. Once the team got the rest of the players correct, he performed well.
Well, y'all keeping some players that I'm getting some new ones. I want some fresh faces. No,
but if it ain't broke, don't fix it, man.
Oh, you're right. They almost made playoffs, whatever.
They would have made playoffs if Dev ain't made a bad decision.
Now back to what I said about Fall Guy and whatever is the case.
I'm blaming the man who is in the position. That's what I'm doing. I don't know no backstories. I don't know if Puff Daddy met Biggie.
Isn't it your job to know the full story as a media, quote unquote?
My job is to know what's presented in front of me. What's presented in front of me is Dev said.
But if you're the media, it ain't your job to go behind and get the exact. Are you not media? You're not claiming it no more. Exactly, man. Boys ain't media.
Black, Frank, White, Biggie, Smalls.
All right, stop, man. All right, on to the next. On to the next,
yes, please. Heat check payment.
Who'd they keep?
They kept Hotshot and Majestic. No surprise, really.
Not really. Sharpshooter Lewis, you bringing him back?
Yes.
Drop off, you bringing him back?
Yes.
How much you able to keep? 5, right?
Yeah. Jalen is the question, I think.
Jalen, you bringing him back?
I don't know. He did start in the finals.
Jalen or Hyper. One of them.
See, that's the thing.
I think you get all of them back, though.
He'll probably be able to get all of them back. But I don't know if he'll bring everybody back. I don't know if you bring Hyper back. I know. See, Famous is a loyalty guy. So I think he's going to bring everybody back. I just don't know if you bring Hyper back.
Why not?
I just don't know. I don't know.
He has started.
But the team that kind of was the jail team.
Oh, no. He started, then they went into, then something happened.
Yeah.
Outside of 2K.
Oh, okay.
Then that's why he was on the bench, because they got on the streak or whatever after. It was kind of like that. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't even know what I would do in that situation unless I was put in it.
Yeah.
But the general statement is you're supposed to keep your whole team and continue rebuilding. I mean, that's what you. Now, I'm not saying that's what you would do, but that's what you've been screaming. Like, if I kept the whole team, then I'm able to market them. I'm able to sell them this. I'm able to brand them. We got the same team. We can do this, that. We know each other's tendencies. We're gonna get better together. That's what you've been saying.
Facts.
So I don't know. I don't even know.
But yeah, I mean, yes, he checked.
But
he checking the Knicks should keep their whole teams. Yes.
He checking. So you bring him back at Camp PR if you're the Knicks, or granted, because he didn't play a game, it's a different situation. They're not putting him in pictures. That's different. Just because he didn't play a game, then
they're not putting him in pictures.
I mean, either way, they're
telling you something.
Well, they'll get their chance to draft their 6th man, whoever it is.
They're telling you something with that.
No, they'll get their chance.
Famous would never not put his 6th man out in pictures if they win a championship. They're telling you something.
His 6th man.
You never gotta read the signs.
His 6th man played though. Theirs did it.
I'm just saying. Still.
Right, on to the next. On to the next. The producers is signaling. Come on, man.
All right, Warriors gaming.
Who they keep? Type invert? No.
They kept Smooth invert.
Okay.
No, Smooth and Smooth and Type.
Okay, who are they trading?
They're not trading anybody, right?
I don't know.
No, they're not trading anybody, man. He said they're trading somebody.
That's rough.
But they did not retain their 1st round pick, Sean Wynn.
Okay, that was.
I mean,
I think we knew that going in. Frank.
I mean, yes, because he was one of the first.
He was on a pure sharp bill. That's all you need to know. He was on a pure sharp bill.
And he was a bust, but he was considered the 1st round bust.
But he was on a pure sharp bill.
Not the biggest one.
He was on a pure sharp bill. That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
As far as like, are you going to retain him or not?
But he wasn't on the bills, but he was a bust.
He was a pure sharp bill.
Yeah.
Like, yes, he tried whatever, but at the end of the day, like, he wasn't versatile really. They drafted him as a pure sharp, whatever the case. He wasn't versatile, whatever it is. They didn't pick him up. They kept their best defender, and they kept their two guard, who's probably supposed to be like their best scorer. Are they gonna bring back? Are they gonna bring back Pro?
No, that Oh wait, what's his name? What's his full name?
Like a Pro.
No.
Pro Meister. Okay. Are they gonna bring back Eat Sleep Hoop?
I didn't like his game. I thought he forced a lot of shots. I couldn't stand watching him play. I felt like every shot was.
I feel like he barely played. So you said. I
felt like that's why he forced.
And I heard he killed in practice, if I'm not mistaken.
But I always felt like that's why he forced everything.
I got no. I don't. Honestly, truth be told, I don't remember East Sleep Hoop playing. Like I told you, it's 16 teams. About like 8 of them play every day. Like I'm not here to watch the Warriors and the Kings play basketball. But well, in depth at least. I watch them, but not in depth. Are they going to keep? Who am I missing? I'm missing somebody. Vert. Are they going to retain Vert and trade him?
I mean, I don't know if they're trading him. I don't think you trade one of the best centers in the league.
I mean, they ain't taking him for a reason. Cause obviously, if you're looking at straight numbers, he have better numbers than Beast Move.
He had better numbers than a lot of players in the league.
Okay then.
I don't know
that happens at the beginning.
This is the first real shocker to me. I don't know why he didn't keep Vert.
But I told you that from jump. Who been saying this from the time the 2KLeague started or whatever? I've been.
Yes, when you didn't believe in Vert.
No, it's not. Stop. I hate when y'all do this. Just because I say something don't mean I don't believe him. Like I told you, the guy played 1 through 5, one of the best players, whatever. Just because I say something, it's because I know how people are. I know how people think. I not know it, but I have a good feeling of trying to do stuff like that. So that's really why I said or know what I say. But yeah, they didn't keep him.
Yeah, I was surprised they didn't keep Vert, but the players that they did keep.
So they bring him back and trade him.
No, you bring him back and you keep him. That's the core.
But if you didn't franchise tag him, that means you don't really expect him back.
Not necessarily. Maybe they just thought that if you know.
Bro, if you pull up Beast Move numbers, I know I don't care about 2K numbers. Pull up his numbers, then you put up Vert numbers, and you compare them together.
But if you know anything about Beast Move, you know his game and his stick skills is way beyond what his numbers showed in the league. And same thing with Type. You know his defensive skills are way beyond.
Bro, I agree. I agree. But I'm telling you right now,
it's more about their potential or why they were kept. They are top 5 for what they are for potential wise.
And they've already seen all Vert's potential. That's what they're saying.
You know what you're getting with Vert. So
this is one of the most. That's one of the most interesting things in the world. I think they bring. I don't know. I think
they're just keeping. They're keeping people based off of.
So, in your opinion, they should retain Vert?
Yes.
Interesting. On to the next.
Next up, we have Kingsguard Gaming. Now, we both have said with Kingsguard Gaming, they should have blew up the whole franchise.
Yeah, I wasn't. They didn't have that option though.
I think they did.
Yo, did you see Cowboy tweet?
Yeah, Cowboy's throwing shots, but he had every right to.
You
remember me at one point? I said it should have been Cowboy and
Oh yeah, I remember you said that nonsense.
What's up, guy?
I remember you said. He said leading scorer on the team.
I mean, if you look at it, they were the ones that were scoring.
But egos, leading scorer on the team, but egos.
And
who had the ego?
I mean, we don't have the egos. It was the ego players are. No disrespect to them, I rock with them, but it's Moody, Colt, and Tommy. They're the ego players.
They ain't want to let the randoms in?
I mean, hey, would you? If you were them 3?
If I was them 3, my team would not draft them. But, nah, let me stop. I'm sure.
But, so,
them boys
let's start off this part of this, with this team this way. This is the first team with the top 4 pick that did not bring back, in order to the purposes, a lottery pick player. So this is the highest team with the highest pick that did not bring back their top pick. So what does that say about that pick or that team or that player? Did he underperform? Because we've been saying it all year.
No, we said that he performed when he moved to center. What it says with that they didn't bring him back is that they couldn't mix, in my opinion, what it says is that they couldn't mix Colt with Moody because they're both big men. They couldn't mix Timely with Moody because of personality, leaving Moody as the odd man out when you look at every scenario of pairings. Unless you're going to take Moody and Cowboy, Moody and Sapphire. Would you rather have two known players than
one known and one unknown?
One known and one unknown.
But my thing is, do Colt and Timely work well together? Won't they run into the same problem as Timely and Moody?
I don't represent the Kings, big brother.
I don't know. I'm just.
You never know who they looking to trade either.
Right, so we know for a fact.
You never know who they looking to trade either.
We know for a fact if we're the Kings, we're not retaining anybody because nobody's getting picked up.
I mean, they might retain Moody if Moody doesn't go and try to trade him. I've seen Moody.
We really doing this right now?
I've seen Moody so high.
We're gonna fake like because we're retaining Moody.
I've seen Moody so high on draft boards. I've seen him on Jeff. I've seen him on
I'm about to throw my hat off
Why?
the set. You just said it. We just said it. He does not work with this team.
Well, no, to trade.
He's not trade bait. There's no trade value in a Moody. He's a number 4 bust.
Have you not seen the Forbes? Who else did an article? Emil did an article. Jeff Eisenband did one. All these people, they did an article and they all had Moody in it. When you look at statistics for the final 4 games or the final 5-6 games, Moody averaged about 25 or whatever the case. And when he went on the PG position last game, he was the only one that could have played PG out of all of them. Really, I mean, granted it was the last game, nobody cared.
Yes.
But I in people's eyes, he's marketable. Moody has a lot of trade value.
In the words of the great Scott Cole, who I dapped up twice, once by accident, in embarrassing fashion. I don't go to Forbes for sports, and I don't go to ESPN for business. So with that being said, Moody, I'm sorry. I think you're a great guy. You're not getting retained by the Kings. You're not getting picked up in the expansion draft.
Yes, he is getting picked up in the expansion draft. I can't wait for him to get picked up in the expansion draft so I can see your face.
He's not getting picked up in the expansion draft.
Say less. Watch this.
You will make a team in the traditional draft, though. Yes, a team will draft you in the traditional draft.
Yes, I can see that for sure. But watch the expansion draft. Watch when he get picked in it. Watch when he get picked up in the expansion draft.
No value to no team. You can't.
How can you say you serve no value to no team?
You can't be marketable if you're a loser. You've lost.
What?
You have not won.
So you're saying the same thing about. So you're saying the same thing about Cole, same thing about Tommy, same thing about Dimes. No. Keep the same energy. Whatever you're saying. Cause y'all just be saying words. Just
they back on the Kings. No. They winning now. They winning.
No. Y'all just be saying certain words, and it's just like
he lost.
No, first
they were number 4 pick.
All right, listen to this, Frank. Listen to this.
He's number 4 pick.
Listen to this. I want people to choose their words carefully when they speak about people. Not Moody in general. Just either. First, you said right.
Yeah, I know exactly what I was saying. So we're gonna get to it.
No, first you said he's not valuable to any team. Right? You said that, but then you just said he's
not at the number 4 pick.
But then
that's why you can't. You cannot take him anytime before the regular draft.
You just said you're gonna take him in the regular draft. You can't say that. You have to say it properly. You can't just come out and say he's not valuable to any team. You gotta word it right.
I'm saying it right.
It's just like how
it's
just like how when Brian said that Idris is a disruptive force. You gotta word things properly. If you don't word things properly, they come off the wrong way.
So let me rephrase it for the non-believers. Moody, you have value, but your value is not in the expansion draft. Your value is not in a franchise retaining you until the traditional draft for season 2.
I can't wait for you to see what these teams do.
If any team drafts you in the expansion draft, they need to get checked by a medical physician.
Why? They see that he averaged 25 when he was able to whatever.
And it cost the team in victories. 25 and
I mean, they weren't winning before that. They weren't winning before that.
25 and an L. Guess what that is?
All right, we spending too much time on this topic.
It's an L.
All right, man.
So it doesn't help nobody.
I mean, that's not my line, but at the end of the day, like Frank, at the end of the day, you got to put yourself in other people's shoes, and you got to see what, you know.
I'm not saying he's not marketable. I'm not saying that.
No, I'm saying you got to put yourself in other people's.
The value in Moody.
Frank, if 4 people are saying it, and you're the one that you're the only one that's not saying
I've been the Genius before. I was the only one who said Knicks game would beat Blazers 5. So hey, I'm okay.
You weren't the only one. You weren't the only one.
I was.
We were in the studio together. We were in the studio together when we first noticed Kuda's confidence.
But I'm just saying, I've stood alone before.
Whatever. Listen,
I have no problem staying alone.
Listen, I'm staying neutral on this one. I was just playing devil's advocate. I'm staying neutral on this one.
All I'm saying is, if you retain Moody before any point before the traditional draft, you are now retaining a bust. If you get him...
But then you get him into the right environment. Oh, sorry.
No.
Continue.
If you retain him in the traditional draft, then you get a steal. If you retain him before the traditional draft, then you are now taking on a bust. And now it's a project. It becomes a different scenario. Now you have to take a player on who has to prove something, and now the team also has to prove something.
Frank.
If you pick him up in the traditional draft, only he has to prove something. He has to play well.
Frank.
For you, it's not a gamble. For him, it's a gamble.
Frank, when you say these things, if you say that first before you say your nonsense in the beginning, this is why the producers are always getting on us. Because you,
I'm just
no. Because at the beginning you saying a bunch of nonsense, and then we got to get to it for you to get the correct answer in a way that people can interpret it properly. Thank you for that. Thank you for that response at the end with the pressure or whatever the case. Thank you for that response.
I said the same thing.
I totally agree with I agree with what you just said at the end. Thank you for breaking it down that way, okay?
Thank you.
Next one.
All right, next up, we got Bucks Gaming. They're retaining Game 6 Drake and Big Meek, Larry Hoover. Shout out to Larry Ridley. I gotta hear that for next season again.
Meek and Drake are boys.
Yeah. I was surprised by the Drake keep.
I think
the rumors was STL.
Well, no, I think if it was Larry, it would have been Peroxide.
Yeah.
Larry and Peroxide. Who knows? Shout out to that. Does anyone get retained?
I mean, they should retain Larry. He was one of the.
So then you bringing back 3 from that team.
That team really underperformed. It's
it's
not as bad as.
No, that team. We got to stop telling these. You got to stop keeping the Kings. This team, like that team. That team underperformed.
Drake,
that team underperformed so much. It went under the radar at the point because it was like decent.
Because they had that first bad schedule.
Yeah.
And I think people just was like, well, they just underperformed because of the bad schedule.
It went under the radar.
I would say this, because they kept who they kept, I can't retain anybody else.
Yeah, I'm not retaining anybody else. I'm not retaining anybody else.
Yeah, if you're going to keep those 2 players, I have to start over.
Like, I'm starting fresh. I'm not keeping anyone. I can't keep...
It sucks because I think Larry's a great big man, and he would have been... I would have preferred to keep him over Meek, but it is what it is.
Oh, you would have kept Meek... You mean you'd have kept Larry and Peroxide there?
Hold
on, you'd have kept Larry and Drake or Larry and Peroxide?
I would have kept Larry and Drake.
But Larry and Drake didn't work.
They did the very first game. They was killing together. I don't know what happened after that, but after that, I don't know what happened. That very first game,
they moved into pure show. That's what happened. Let me stop. All right, next one then. I ain't even getting this much.
Celtics gaming. Celtics crossover games.
Bro, the Celtics. Mel East beat Arsenal the other day. He put up a screenshot. He was like, "Looks like the Celtics made the right decision."
Yeah, I saw that.
Like, dang, y'all boys getting spicy.
Yeah, Mel East is.
I don't know if he wrote the caption. I'm just saying.
I have a problem with that. Mel East is the heart and soul.
Mel East feeds off of Mel East.
Yeah, he gives him the.
He's kind of gotten Fab out of his shell.
Yeah.
Well, I know part of it is Fab himself, but shout out the league for getting Fab for like become like a better human, if that makes sense to anyone at home. Like not a better human, like If he was a bad human, I meant like
giving him more personality, helping him more personal,
helping him with character development. Sorry,
yes.
helping him with character development. Get him
yes.
out like I don't want to say a shell because I don't really know him much, but I can say that he's
no, you can tell.
Yeah.
Just by looking at him, you can tell he was a person that was an introvert. And the league has helped him to become a person to get out his shell more. You can definitely look at him and tell he was a person that was a whole
and he's ready to be the face of the league in a few. So I mean, not the league. You know what I mean? Of a team. I didn't mean the league. Of a team.
Yes. He's not ready to take on a Dimes role now, but he's ready to at least be a face of the team.
I mean, it wasn't a few that was ready to take on that Dimes role, but yeah.
Yeah, Walnut is.
Nah, they ain't pushing. We're not doing that. We're not doing this episode.
Nope, Donahue said he is pushing plays. He said in his last on Periscope they did a couple days, they are pushing plays in the league, not just Dimes. Make that very clear.
Interesting.
But yes, I have no problem with Mel East or Fab. Obviously, you keep Fab, but Mel East.
Do you retain Arsenal if he gets uncapped?
Of course, yes, of course. Because Arsenal and Mel East and Fab, they don't play together at some point.
I'm keeping Profusion. I know that. I'm keeping Profusion.
Who was the one that was horrible? Oh, Pop. Yeah.
I don't know. Speedbrook and Pop.
No,
they both gotta
Speedbrook
go.
wasn't. No, I hate that. Please make me stop this narrative that Speedbrook was bad.
Oh, he was. I'm telling you.
Speedbrook was the reason why they went on a winning
streak.
streak.
Yeah, he was, but he was also bad.
Can we stop doing that though? Like, can we stop putting this narrative on Speedbrook?
When he got 31 dropped on him, and then.
All right, but that happened. He's on a pure. Like, it's gonna happen.
I get what you're saying, but it was a lot of he made a lot of bonehead decisions.
I don't know, man. I know he was part of the reason why they won. They
No, he was.
Like, I'm tired of that narrative. Like, he wasn't the problem.
Well, the whole SG was the problem, bro.
Yeah.
The shooting gravity. You got to have a solid 1 through 5.
I'd rather say that POP dude was the problem.
He wasn't though.
He shouldn't have been starting the whole season.
I mean, you can't say that.
I can, because when Speedbrook came in, they won games.
And then
that's called the defining factor.
They took Speedbrook out because he made them lose a game or two.
Not 4 or 5.
Off of bonehead decisions.
But not 4 or 5.
There was a reason he wasn't starting. Let's put it like that. Let's go.
Yeah, but that was all some other craziness that I don't know. I don't think it was because of the game. But that's just me speculating.
Yeah. All right. On to the next.
Yeah, on to the next, because I'm going crazy. We have Cavs, Legion, GC. This is interesting too. They're gonna protect Hood and Sick.
Who you trading?
See, I don't know. Like I said, I don't think teams are gonna trade, especially with Morocco, because he don't want to be the guy. He definitely doesn't want to be the guy that gave away Hood
or Sick.
They're great, phenomenal players. Like, he doesn't want to be that guy. He doesn't want to make that major mistake. But this is a scenario.
Who put in the trade request?
I'm sure they both did.
What? What?
I'm just being honest. But this is a situation where if you're Morocco, you have to sit down and talk to both of them.
Nah, they already did that. They made it to the what they made to the semifinals.
Yeah, but if you remember that game, it's Hood's lack of trust that
you be going so in depth in some of these things.
You saw it. Once it got a little crazy, Hood just couldn't trust him.
You say so.
And he was not throwing it to him when he was open.
I'm taking your word for it, big dog.
Do
you re-sign Toxic Banks? I mean, do you franchise tag him? Whatever.
Toxic Banks seems to think he's going to be back with Cleveland. So he said in the stream, he said, I'll be, because somebody asked him about his overlay. You know, he streams. He said, you got all this Cleveland stuff. You don't even know if you're going to be back. Which is something I said about people who stream and have all these team overlays and stuff. He was like, no, I'm back with Cleveland. I'm going to be back. Of
course. Well, that's Morocco's guy, though. Like, it seems like that's the one he's really close.
Yeah, I mean, isn't Morocco isn't he the, like, brand manager of Eyeball? So you would assume.
I don't know what's going on with that. But I do know that.
I
do know that's his guy. I do know that's his guy.
It's in his actual Twitter bio.
I know that's his guy. I know Hood went home on his choice or got sent home throughout the league.
Isn't Hood actually Eyeball also? So yeah, I would
they all boys. They all guys.
So I guess Toxic Bangs is coming back.
They all played on the same team.
Now, if you're asking me to be honest, do I think Toxic Bangs needs to come back? I think Morocco thinks Toxic Bang is more of a knockdown shooter than he actually is. In my opinion. I've heard Morocco go,
you're supposed to hype up your players.
Bang! And it'd be like,
you're supposed
bang!
You're supposed to hype up your players.
Nah, but it's like, when somebody's a knockdown shooter and you're saying bang before it goes in, you're supposed to believe that they're a knockdown shooter. Is because you know they're a knockdown shooter, not because, like, you know what I mean? It's like,
I don't know. You've been saying this for the longest. Like I remember from before
yeah,
that
like, he's not a knockdown shooter. Like
you
that.
you were saying that like he was being hyped.
He was being hyped. He's not a shooter like that. I'm sorry.
Well,
he's not as bad as Ye not, but.
Not as bad as you funny. It's stupid. But
no, I do think he's overhyped as a knockdown.
You better chill before they come bring up them stats on you, boy.
Yeah, I know, right? Come find out he's like shooting like 80% from three.
They come bring up them 2K stats. I made 33% open on contestants.
I will say this about Toxic Bangs. I do like him as a businessman, but and what he's doing with the eyeball situation, but. He thought he was very smart to incorporate Morocco in his thing, so he kind of is pigeonholed Morocco to bring him back. To take Toxic Bangs back because of the eyeball situation. It would be awkward if you didn't take back someone that you supposedly are their brand manager. So he has to take him back. That's without question. The bigger question is, do you bring back Savage, who is a glue guy, and with the new offense that you're running, which AKA is the copy of the Knicks offense, he's your starting forward. Do you bring him back? Because I feel like as much as I love Savage as a player in the league, because he can pretty much run any position. I feel like personally outside of the five, but I also feel like he's the cause of a little bit of the rift because he played PG so well. It kind of made Sick feel like, well, we don't need this. We can have this. You know what I mean? Like it's like I don't know. I'm saying too much, but. Do you bring Savage back? Yes or no? That's my question to you.
He's not coming back.
There you go.
He's not coming back. Did you say you was the fall guy just now? You said like you would keep him as the fall guy? Is that what you said?
That's the four.
The fall guy. I'm like, what? I'm like, is Turn Up coming back? Turn Up defense?
I guess. I have to.
All right.
And I know God 2K has been in conversations about him.
He's going.
Wait a minute, we'll get into that one.
I don't think Savage coming back though. I'm not sure though. I'm not necessarily sure. You know. But yeah.
Expansion draft. All right. So this is how we're gonna do it. We're not gonna go through every team. We're gonna keep it very simple. We're gonna go with the names that we know that we've heard that's on the board. It's 8 picks. We know the top 4 and the bottom 4, and that's what we're going to talk about really quickly. So, top 4 we heard of going to be Shots, Nate, Gotta 2K, and who else? These are just the conversation pieces. Like,
everyone is saying that it's Shots, Nate, Gotta 2K, and did they say Feast or was it?
Yeah, I think Feast is in there in the conversation.
And Vert.
Vert is in there. Yeah. Slaughter's in there. Supposedly in that second
was
round.
Slaughter or Arsenal there? I think it was Arsenal most though. I think it was Arsenal.
Yes, Arsenal definitely.
Those are just the names based on like points, whatever is the case. I mean, honestly, I don't want to like give away too much as far as you or whatever or me. Yeah. But like, if you had the first pick, the Atlanta pick, what's up with you?
I'll say I won't give away a player. I'll give away if I'm Atlanta what I would do, rather than the player, because I don't want to give away too much of a strategy. But if I'm Atlanta, I'm a big market city, but I still consider myself a small town. I want to get a franchise player, but I also want to get somebody from a small city. That makes sense.
Frank, you always. This is one thing about you, Frank. This is one thing about you. You always come back to this like 2KLeague real life basketball, small city, big market, small. Explain. I don't know. I don't want you to explain. Cause I understand it. Why do you always equate it with? Cause like I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from New York. Like I already think I have the mindset that I can adapt anywhere. This person, you know what I'm talking about?
Exactly. But I want if I'm in the country. I want to. All right, I'm gonna give a name because I know he won't be first, and I know he might not be in the process. Idris would be perfect for Atlanta. I'm only saying because I know.
Now, and I could definitely see exactly what you talk about. Well, why does that matter so much to you? Because as far as like, I remember my boy, Xboxing the Chill. Yeah. He always used to say, he doesn't see compete. He don't see compete in Utah. Like, but you never. Like now, when you think about it, I don't see myself in Utah, but you never.
And that's the thing. Like, so if I'm Atlanta, I want to.
Just hoop, man. I don't know. Just hoop.
But that's a big part of it. I need you to
remember when Ricky Rubio was coming and he was like, I'm not playing nowhere but New York. And he ended up in Minnesota.
And had a horrible life. And one until he went to Utah and he's balling now. Not because he had to deal with 8,000 years of horrible life in Minnesota. That's just how it be. People not used to it. It's a culture shock. He just came from Brazil, Spain. It's lit over there. And you go to Minnesota, it's cold. Like, you know what I mean? It's different. That plays a role in it. So if I'm Atlanta, I want someone who can be adapted. You know, Atlanta is lit, but it's lit for a country life. You want someone who can be able to adapt to that life. Now we're going the opposite side of the spectrum. If you're Brooklyn, you want someone who's a big city guy, big game, big baller, big life, LaVar Ball big. You know what I mean? ZO2 big. That's what you want if you're Brooklyn. You want to make a splash. You want someone that the Knicks gaming, when Jerry Ferrara and all them be looking like, oh man. You want Jerry Ferrara to tweet out like, Dad, the Knicks, we might be in trouble next season. Like, that's what you want. You want the Knicks to be scared. You want Crosstown to be scared when you pull out your draft, your second pick in the expansion draft. That's your goal if you're Brooklyn. You want to scare the Knicks. That's why everybody has Nate on the board, because that does hurt the Knicks, technically, but we don't know. Who knows if that really hurts the Knicks or not? Can you get another Nate in the draft? Possibly. I mean, Andre Iguodala, I'm sure there's more where he came from. But who knows, right? Now, if you're the Timberwolves, same scenario. Small town kid. I think you should go that way. I just think it makes the most sense, especially Minnesota, because it's cold winters. You know,
bro, Frank, you be having the direct, like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. Like, you be thinking like you know people's personality, and you gonna put them there with there. Like, it's so hilarious to me because like it makes sense, and then it's like you just overthinking it, but it makes the perfect sense. It's hilarious to me.
People always say to me, they always ask me this question, right? It's like, why did Carmelo go to Syracuse, and why did he perform so well? And I always tell him, I said, you know what? He grew up in New York and Baltimore. I said, New York and Baltimore are freaking cold weather cities to the core. So he went to Syracuse. It ain't nothing to go through a Syracuse winter. I said, he probably would have played bad if he went to Cali. He'd have been outside every day, partying every day. I said, there was another guy that went to Syracuse. His name was Tony Bland from Cali. He was the man in Cali. Came to Syracuse, never touched the court. Not to the point where he should have been a star. You know why? He stayed in the house and had girlfriends all the time.
So they weren't comfortable with. I know. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, weather changes you. He was like, yo, it's too cold. He's always in the crib. He never worked on his game. In Cali, he was out every day, going to the gym, working on his game. If it wasn't a assigned practice, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I know what you're saying. All right. Okay. So regardless of fit in, place, and whatever, Nate or Idris.
For the Hawks?
No, Nate or Idris. That's the question that's going around the league, that's going around everybody right now.
To really
Nate
hurt
or
the
Idris?
Knicks?
No, Nate or Idris.
To hurt the Knicks? Idris. Nate doesn't hurt the Knicks.
If you Brooklyn?
Idris. That hurts.
What about the creating the rivalry? Oh no, you're still creating the rivalry.
Still creating rivalry.
Okay. All right.
Can you imagine Idris telling Goofy, whoa. You know what kind of rivalry that would be? Can you imagine Idris telling Goofy?
You know what?
That would be lit.
You know what? Idris, I always thought, like, okay, the Nets take the defensive MVP, it's going to start a big rivalry, but Idris' personality would make the rivalry 100% litter than if Nate got. I never took that one into consideration. Yes. If it's for Brooklyn, I'm just saying.
If it's for Brooklyn, yes. Because you know for a fact, Idris is not going to stick Nate, even though he plays a small forward.
No, but you know Nate not going to talk it up like Idris as well.
That's what I'm saying. That's why you're not. You know Idris is going to say.
Once he do that.
Yes. You know Idris is going to say, either Idris is going to play on a small forward and dominate Nate, or he's going to be like, put me on center this game. I'm gonna shut down Goofy.
Once he do that to Goofy and
It's
Kuda,
over.
like just that game as a fan of the 2K League,
you know
as a fan of the 2K League,
I'm gonna go crazy.
If Idris gets drafted instead of Nate to Brooklyn, oh man, that right there.
I might have.
Now that's good TV. That's good television.
That's good television.
I ain't gonna lie. I never factored in that Nate probably couldn't play the rivalry as great as Idris will make this rivalry.
You know how much trash talk he gonna be on Twitter?
Yeah.
They doubted me all year.
Yeah, man,
they
nonsense.
told me I was a distraction.
What? Man, he gonna take bad nonsense. Disruptive force in quotes, and he gonna put underrated as a hashtag. Mad annoying.
Goofy said he the best center in the world. We'll see.
Now that'll be hard. And if Goofy wins too, it'll be even harder because he gonna come at Lil Bro. He gonna come at Lil Bro. You know,
Lil Bro.
Yeah. Now that'll be flame. As a fan of the 2K League,
they gotta draft. It's a wrap. They gotta draft Idris.
They ain't doing it.
The pregame interview with Dirk. And he'll be like, so how does it feel now? You know, you're with Brooklyn now. You're not with the champs no more. He gonna be like, Dirk, I understand what you're saying, but.
And then he gonna go on the court and prove.
He'll be like,
nah, that'd be hard. No. I ain't gonna lie, Frank. That's golden.
We got that.
That's golden viewership. Like if you were fan of the league, that's golden right there. I'll give him that. That's golden.
I'm still the champ. They doubted me.
Underrated. You are out. That's hard, son.
Yo, we gotta have that. We gotta have Idris on the next.
Yo, they gotta do that for the culture. The league gotta do that for the culture.
Donnie, make that happen, sir. Tell Brooklyn to get Idris number 2. Simple.
Oh man, that's hard.
Now we got crazy rivalries gonna develop. We got Brooklyn versus New York. We got LA
versus the Celtics. If they can make that pop.
They could make that pop. Who do we need? Okay, who is outside of Dimes? Who is that could potentially be coming into the league or is already in the league that can be Fab's rival? That it can come to LA realistically.
Outside of Dimes, who can be Fab's rival?
Yes, that could be drafted now. Or is already in the league. I mean, you already know Dimes.
No, you talking about us going to LA.
That because LA gonna have a high pick regardless.
No, I don't know anyone that.
I mean,
I don't know anyone that Fab is gonna, or they are gonna engage in a rivalry themselves with Fab.
But you know, stuff is gonna develop throughout this 19.
No, I know. Like a lot of stuff is gonna develop. That's definitely true. But if you look at it, maybe a PS4 guard, but I don't think like. A lot of them won't buy into it. I'm thinking of the guards, but a lot of them won't really buy into the Fab rivalry, if that makes sense. Or Fab won't buy into it. I've seen Fab recently buy into the Don's rivalry. It's just
he definitely buying into it. I think he wants to. Now that he's more comfortable within his skin, I think he wants the spot now. I think he's ready to be like, I'm the guy.
Well, he did say. He said they said Don's was the better victim.
I was happy to hear Fab say it, though. He didn't say and he needs to say it. He needs to be like, look.
I'm the best.
I'm better than you. Like, everybody knows it. I just didn't have the media stuff, but now we're working on it.
All right, quick, because the producers. All right, quick though. Going into this new 2K League, out of all the point guards, give a quick top 3 ranking, top 5 if you want.
I was talking about in terms of like
the ones that staying.
So
Don's, Radiant, Compete, Fab, Mama, Fab. Go.
Damn, we gotta keep it 100. Kuda. I gotta go, cause like he's on the MVP list. I gotta go Mama. Then I gotta go Fab. Then I gotta go Radiant, and then I gotta go Dimes. I guess.
True.
Right? I mean,
Dimes the 5th best point guard. I know I put you on the spot. My bad.
Yeah, that was real quick.
No, my bad for that. My bad.
But I think about this is good. Kuda is no one in the world. We have to agree on that. I'm going by what's out there information wise. Mamba will have to be number 2 because he's the MVP backup. Fab, I'm putting number 3 only because he should have been on the MVP list and he wasn't. Radiant's 4 simply because he just was.
But Radiant made playoff. Fab didn't.
True.
No, but Fab
was second half of the season.
That boy was different.
Yeah, so the first half of the season was Radiant, so you got to kind of put him.
Yeah, the one that performed last,
Yeah.
kind of like, because Radiant kind of went out bad in the playoff anyway. So, cool.
And then
Dimes, of course,
just because he's #1 pick. And
so he's down to number 5 now.
Yeah, he performed decently.
So is his stock trending downwards or upwards now?
Oh, it's trending down. You saw the last game, he played small forward. Like,
so
come on.
I'm gonna assume the last game he played like a big man or something.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna assume Compete stock is trending down also or up now.
Yeah, Compete was at one point in the middle of the season. Compete was on top, like not on top, but he was. Remember,
so his stock is trending down, even though now you know that he has the full control to draft whoever.
That scares me even more because they don't have coaching behind all that. Remember, they have no coach right now, so they only have a GM, 2 GMs or whatever, but they don't have a coach. So that scares me more that they giving him full ring because that means they can make it worse. He might not know who to draft. He might draft his homies and it might mess it up.
I mean, he's always drafted great teams, though. He's always built great teams.
Yeah, but that's different. That's NBA and W. This is the top of the top. Come to the Clemens, the NBA, baby.
Frank.
We gotta respect the process, baby. We gotta respect the process.
You gotta give people keys, though. You have to give people keys. You have to give people keys. It's the only way you're gonna get your guys comfortable. You want people comfortable around your guys.
I think
want
you should have input.
Input, not keys. Input. Yeah, input with the keys.
Definitely.
But heavy
keys.
input. You seen Warner input. You seen
I
Warner.
think it should be,
you got Warner.
It should be 70-30. It should be because the people they have in these roles don't know nothing. So it should be 70-30. Like it should be 70% of Compete's word and 30% of
80-20. 80-20.
80, excuse me, but yes.
No, 80-20. Given his track record or whatever is the case, 80-20. His track record compared to the people's track record,
yes.
Come on.
So, but like, they need to have some say-so. But, yeah, definitely. So, expansion draft, hopefully we'll be in the building.
Hopefully we get to see Idris in Brooklyn. Not Idris in Brooklyn, but hopefully we get to see the Idris TV show. Yeah. I don't know how to explain it. Idris sound nice. Like, I doubt it's going to happen, though. But, yeah.
We're definitely super motivated, so you're going to see, we'll be back next week with another show.
Stop telling people that, man. Let's just do it. But at the end of the day, hopefully, are we going to the expansion draft? Is it open?
Hopefully, I mean,
what we need to get in? What we need to get in?
We need passes, so
media pass. That's how they get you. Then they get you in media forever.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they say you media forever, Frank. What's up with that?
I know, right?
I'm trolling, man.
But yeah. So that's the next event you'll see. I have the footage from the other 2 events. I think I'm gonna post them on our YouTube, just as like a little video, just to show like from us community day, and also from the championship. I haven't posted. I was just waiting to do it, but I'm gonna actually post. I should have posted them last week. That's what I meant to do, but I was so busy. But I probably will post them next week. But like in the beginning of next week, so you'll probably see 2 videos from next week. Frank,
end the show.
Can I tell people what's coming up?
No.
Alright, man. We out of here, man. First Shake. I'm your host, Shannon Frank.
Cotton Bayless.
He wants to end the show. We out of here. Peace.
I know you want this for life, taking pictures with all my eyes, but I can't have no wife, I just want you for the night.